This is the totally new for 2024 first ever Toyota Grand Highlander. What makes it grand? Well, it's bigger than the other Highlander with more third row space, more power, and more cargo room. This is the top trim, the Platinum Hybrid Max, which is also the most powerful. And yes, it's all-wheel drive. This is Storm Cloud Blue, and we have a cool Portobello interior. As you can see, it's a little bit boxier than the regular Highlander as well, and that lends itself to more space back here. Of course, we have a power lift gate, and we have a nice rubber lining in here, and just look how much room there is behind the third row. And as you can see, with that third row down, I have tons of room back here. It's just got a ton of cargo space. And I see that this third row gets 2 lower anchors, but I noticed it also has latch for an infant car seat. So in this configuration with the captain's chairs, you could have 3 latch system infant car seats. Okay, let's have a look and see how much space there is for human beings in the third row. They say this is more of an adult-sized third row in this Grand Highlander. I love that these seats are on rails. That means if you don't have a person, or maybe if you have a car seat there, you could have this pushed further forward. But I believe this is all the way back. I'm 5'1". My legs are right on the seat. I have lots of leg room and lots of headroom. So it is pretty spacious, and we're 3 across back here. We have cup holders on both sides. We have USB-C chargers on both sides. We have vents and lights. It is really pretty spacious back here. There is a ton of luxury in this Platinum Hybrid Max trim. We have leather and suede seats. They are both heated and ventilated, and we have the captain's chair configuration. This center console comes out really easily if you'd rather have a pass-through than this, but it sits right there. Nice flat floor with lots of room, tri-zone climate, and as I mentioned, heated and ventilated seats, 2 USB chargers, USB-C, sorry, and a household plug back here. Plus we have window shades and this huge pano sunroof that comes all the way to this second row. Okay, we have a big comfortable leather steering wheel. I love this gold tone accent, and it carries around here as well. I'm not sure if that's part of the Portobello interior, but I love that. It looks so premium. And as you can see, we have a sensor here, a camera that watches the driver to make sure they're paying attention. That's all part of the adaptive cruise system. We have a totally digital driver display, and if you may have just noticed, it was saying that the engine was powering the battery right now. This is the Hybrid Max. So we do have hybrid engine. We have a huge center touchscreen. We have a wireless Apple CarPlay, which I really love. Tri-zone climate control, one for the rear. Heated and ventilated seats here. And then as you can see, we have 2 USB-C chargers here, but we also have a wireless charging pad and a huge little cubby area and 2 big cup holders plus an extra large cup holder. And then I think this is really cool. We have a little ledge here and another USB-C charger there. And this gear shift knob, again, we see that gold surround. I really love that. Maybe you'd call it brass, I'm not sure, but this is the unique shifter we've seen in the Prius and in a few other Toyota and Lexus products. But let's go back into reverse for a second, because I want to show you this backup camera. It actually shows you underneath the car. And if you have seen my short content, I did a Lexus, I believe it was with the RZ450E or the RX 500H. I think it was the RX 500H. But when the vehicle is moving, and I'm not going to do it right now because there's nothing for me to drive over, but if you're driving over lines or anything like that, it will show it right underneath the vehicle. It is wild because the vehicle turns into this kind of transparent. So yeah, I love that system on the new Toyota and Lexus vehicles. My videographer and daughter also just pointed out to me that there's also a storage cubby over here for the passenger, so I love that. We also have a plethora of drive modes because of course this is all-wheel drive. We have snow mode, rock, dirt, mud and sand, normal, sport and eco. And then this console is huge. You'll see I have 2 full-size water bottles in there. It's so deep, and a little ledge It's really, really quite functional. All right, as you can probably tell, this Grand Highlander is very comfortable. It is big. These seats are posh. They are leather and suede, and it's really a comfortable drive. This top trim, the Hybrid Max, is also really powerful. It is a 2.4 liter. It is a 2.4 liter hybrid, and it gets 362 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. So it is plenty powerful for this size, even though it is a very big 3-row SUV. It has a lot of get up and go. The Grand Highlander starts at around 53,000 Canadian or around 43,000 US dollars. This is the top trim, the most powerful, the Platinum Hybrid Max all-wheel drive, which will set you back around 65,000 Canadian or around 58,000 US dollars. And actually, I think that's quite an amazing deal for the size that this is and the amount of amenities and luxury features, like even heated and ventilated seats in the back. That's a lot of luxury in my opinion. Please leave me a question or a comment and we'll see you soon.